Hey there, and welcome back to some more Factorio Changelessly Discombobulated. And we're back in the factory here. I've done a few things. You'll notice a new building, or several here, and I have implemented the Angel's cargo bots and system. I did a bit of stream work, and if you want to see that, you can check out the VOD on my Twitch channel, or I did upload it to YouTube as well, the VOD of that, where I did all this work. But I added in the cargo roboport, and we only have 6 bots, but that's because they're currently only being used for one thing. And they're coming over here to pick up the sulfuric acid, which we're putting into these provider chests. And we're currently a bit low on this because we're backed up on the solder and stuff. But these guys here, these relay stations, are, you know, kind of like little mini roboports. They can charge at these, and then they extend the range, because you can see this one actually only has a range of that little bit. So I've run these through here. I also upgraded these to level 2s and kind of revamped this and started setting this up top where we're going to do the processing. And then they deliver the barrels over to here where it's processed into slag slurry and barreled up. Now, a couple things I want to address. Some comments on the stream VOD. One was that I should be making plastic instead of the slag slurry out of the stone, because that's why I have this here, is to use up all this crushed stone. But I don't, first off, I don't have the research to do that, and all of our research is stopped because I cut off iron, so we're gonna have to do that later. But then on top of that, I don't understand how you're supposed to make plastic from stone. Like, I don't get it. I think it's something through this process, but like through the cellulose fiber, but I don't see, neither in NEI or in the what is it used for, I don't see any possible way to make plastic from cellulose. Like, here's this one, which is a plastic bar from methane gas and chlorine gas, which you get from all these, which are a hell of a lot more complicated than what cellulose would be. And then if we go to find again, there was some liquid plastic, but even that, like liquid plastic 1 seems to come from propane gas, liquid plastic 2, naphtha gas. So even level 1, this comes from this, which is not, like, I don't see how I'm supposed to be making that out of crushed stone at all. So please enlighten me, because I don't see a possible way to do it. But so that's what's going on there. We're setting this up here. I also set up the outpost. I have the train running, which I think we did last episode, but I do have this going, I think. If we go into the, yeah, so he's loading very slowly. This is actually a really bad system. I need to redo this. But these guys are mining up the Jivolite, and I need to put a radar down there. But this guy comes up to this top section, and this is where we're setting up the sapphirite blue cheese, whatever this stuff is called, up here, and we're going to start processing it. So I've torn down some of the sorters in our old iron area, and I made a couple, so we have 12 sorters, probably a lot more than we need. I was going to make level 2s, but we actually need the clay brick for that, which I don't have yet, because I didn't do the mud water stuff. So we're going to have to do level 1s, which is kind of odd because the crushers are level 2s. Now the ratios are going to be really off because we're doing level 2 crushers, which have a crafting speed of 2, and then this was just crafting speed of 0.75. So we're going to do a little math. If we just take one of these and we select one of these recipes. Oh, is this something you can only do? Oh no, that's a sorting machine, you idiot. I don't even think we need it. Did we need, hold on. What? So this, where the hell is the recipe I want? Oh no, that was it. It was just like a different color. I'm having some serious issues. Okay, this is what we want. So this one takes 1 second. All right, so if that takes 1 second, now I'm not sure if we're gonna use I guess we need to use level 2 crushers here as well, which is gonna require steel, which I don't really have much of. So we may have to do level 1 crushers here, which is gonna be even a little more lopsided. But if we did do level 2s, let's, oh, sorry, I had to yawn. Let's calculate off that. So crafting speed of 1, or crafting time of 1, times 0.75 is 0.75, right? So that means this is going to take, or no, we want to divide by 0.75, not multiply. 1.33. So this is going to take 1.33 seconds. Now, this level 2 guy has a counting speed of 2, and to crush this, it takes 1 second. So that means it's going to take half of a second, which means that it's not really a good ratio, because like one crusher could support 2.3 of these essentially, right? Because half a second goes into 1.3 seconds. Well, 1 second twice, and then 0.3 seconds. So almost 3, but not quite. We'll just have it support 2. I'm going to run down to see if we do have any steel, any extra steel, so I can make some of these guys. But yeah, so we're going to set up the sorting, the crushing, get that stuff going, get this combined, and then we're going to send the iron ore. And it seems kind of silly, like, to send the iron ore all the way back down. Well, we're not going to send the iron ore down. We're going to smelt it up there. But sending the plate down may seem kind of silly, but I wanted to do up there just so we have plenty of space, like, to expand and all that. And I actually just have no steel whatsoever. Okay, we're gonna have to do this, which actually I think requires some stone is what I'm missing for that. So let's go grab some stone. This guy's still cranking along. Yeah, I'm really not sure what else to do with my crushed stone. Some people suggest I just like set up like some elaborate like warehousing silo system, which I don't think is really the best thing to do, simply because it just doesn't make much sense to me. I'd rather actually like turn it into something useful now. Let's actually take some of that. And what would I be low on? Iron. So we only have 78 iron. I'm gonna have to do probably a bit of a makeshift system to get this working fully, just because we're so low on iron. I may have cut it a little too soon. I'm not sure. Well, I am sure I did cut it too soon. That's fine. Okay, so first off, when this train comes in, we're going to need to crush it. So let's take some of these crushers, and I am putting it into these like silo warehouse things here, and it's going to come down. So what we're going to do is, see, now we're going to get crushed stone from this. If there's some way to make plastic from crushed stone, like you say, that'd be great, because we can't really get sulfuric acid up here to make more slurry. So I need to be doing something with this crushed stone, and I don't really know what that's going to be. So let's see. So he goes there. Let's bring this down to like there-ish. Bring this belt down. It's gonna go in, and this can just go straight in. So like so, and you are going to crush that into there, and then we're gonna need some filter inserters. Unfortunately, I don't have many, and I think it's a lack of the boards maybe. So you're gonna go like that. The filter inserters are going to come out. Actually, let's do that. Okay, so the filter inserters are going to export out this way, I guess, for some of the stuff. Where do we want to do this? Well, this is coming up over on that side, so let's send it underneath. Let's send it underneath. I know it's kind of a bit of a waste of an underground belt, but that's fine. All right, so crush. You're going to export the crushed Jivolite, like that. And that's what I wanted, but I also wanted this. So you're gonna do that, and then the stone. How did I do this over here? It is stone in the middle and this on the outsides. I guess that would make a little more sense. That did actually make a lot more sense. Damn. Okay, change plans. You're not gonna do that. You're going to do stone. I can never find the damn stone. Where the hell is crushed stone? It is in here. How come I can't find it like in the menu? All right, so you're gonna do that, and then you guys are gonna go out on the outside, and this belt's gonna just have to come around or something. It's not that big of a deal. So you're gonna do like that. Take a belt. The stone needs to go kind of the other way because it's interfering with stuff. So this is gonna go out that way. And then this is gonna come down. This guy could come down as well. Take another underground. Whoop, not a red belt. Damn it, it's not what I wanted. It's a lot of materials. Like that. And then this guy could go here and here, like so. Copy, paste, and paste. Bring this down. All right, so that train is going to take a while. We will need to beef up that mining site, I would imagine, quite a bit. But, I mean, a full train worth is going to last quite a while at the, like, rate that we're actually doing this. So this can then come out here like that. And that's actually going to be perfect. So, like that. Oh, man, we're running so low on iron. This is going to be interesting if we can get this to work. All right, come over, come that way. I mean, actually, well, no, it's going to be the same amount of belt, pretty much. I was going to say I could run this up and around to save belt, but that wouldn't make sense because even the bottom ones would have to run up, so that just actually doesn't make sense. Okay, so you guys go here. Let's copy these to stone. Pretty much exactly the same as the sapphire setup, but Jivolite. And there we go. So these will eventually be upgraded to level 2, guys. Let's see. This, I think I just did something along these lines, except apparently not. How was I doing that? Oh, I put it on the other side. And then, yeah, obviously that one doesn't have power, but that's fine because this can just go like that. Up here and up there. Boom. So we've got that. These guys are all powered. How is our power doing, by the way? It's actually still pretty good. And then this guy can just, for now, wrap around here. Eventually, you know, when we expand this, it'll need to be undergrounded and stuff, but that's fine. Make a splitter. And then we need our sorting facilities, and that's where this belt here is going to meet this belt. I kind of wanted to do it more over here, but that means I would have to run this belt that way, which, I mean, I guess is okay. I really would prefer to do it more over in this vicinity, but maybe not, because maybe we want to do, well, no, I think I do, because here's oil, so we may want to do oil up here. Man, what a pain to reroute these belts. And actually, I want to bring that train back. Now he's not full, but let's bring you here. Okay, so that way that can start crushing. In the crushed stone, until I know what I can actually do with it, for sure, because again, I sure as hell don't see a way to make plastic from that. Is there like a crushed stone silo by any chance? There's not, so we'll just do a silo. These are going to combine. I mean, we could do like 2 silos, I guess, but... And actually, we'll just, oh. Damn. I was gonna say we would do 2 inserters, but we actually don't have enough for 2 inserters. That's the, I think that's the limitation on the chips, though. And I'm not sure how, I think inserters can sometimes be wonky grabbing from a splitter, so we're just gonna do that. That is a big silo. Should store quite a bit of stone. The reason I don't want to just store tons and tons of this is because then it's like impossible to move. And this guy's not going to be able to keep up, but that's okay. And there we go. We got a ton of this already. Bam, look at that. So this actually should probably, I changed my mind. We're rerouting everything. Not everything. We're rerouting this stuff over to this way. Because yeah, I think what we'll want to do is have the like oil stuff down kind of over to my left and below, and then have this over here. So this belt, what I'm thinking for this belt is actually turn it like below this and then come up, which is going to be a bit of a pain. And I do still have some iron, and actually let's take a train ride. So this is actually full, and these stack, by the way, in 200s, and I'm actually going to redistribute this because that's like super uneven and really annoying. These ores stack in 200, so a train actually holds 8,000, a two cargo wagon train, because, you know, each one holds 4,000, which is quite a lot. So that's actually really good that in that time it mined 4,000, although it's a little concerning seeing as, you know, that patch wasn't like super dense. You know, it's only 1.6 mil. So that could be a problem. I did want to put a radar. Oh, I can barely make one. I was like, just watch me not being able to make a radar. And I do have a splitter, luckily, because we do want to revamp that loading system there a little bit. But, yeah, this, I'm not sure I'm going to have enough belt. Although I do have, like, a whole box of belt. I should just grab the belt instead of grabbing iron and making belt. Whoops. Alright. Let's bring... Oh. How am I out of belt, dude? Oh. I was like... I had like 7. How did it just disappear? Okay, so you're gonna go there. Let's take our radar. Wherever that went. Where did that go? Already had one. Stick him here. I mean, these things mine pretty damn quick. Imagine like higher levels too. This is gonna be pretty insane. I'm gonna take some of this and redistribute it into here. I have some crushed stuff too, actually. We're gonna take this back and let that kind of build up. Now the pollution, it's a little hard to tell. Actually, this looks like either an attack force or, oh dear, or a new base, but it's too close for a new base. This is gonna be an attack force, actually, but we're not really, are we polluting them? That's the one thing about this terrain, is it makes it really difficult to tell. We're not actually hitting the base, I don't think. Oh, no, yeah, we are, okay. Already? Oh dear. I actually kind of want to watch this. Oh, we can watch it from the map while it happens. We'll get notified, don't worry about that. So, let's see. We'll ride this guy back up. I want to get more done, but we're already at 17 minutes. We can do a little bit more. Let's go grab that belt and bring the belt up. And then these guys, so we had, how many crushers did we have? Like 2, 4, 6, like 8 crushers, I think. So that theoretically could support like 16 of these. So I'm just gonna slap down all 12, I guess, because we definitely do want to expand our operation, for sure. I'm just to like pump out that iron like crazy. So we'll just do that, and then once we get more iron, we can expand it. And there we go. All right, where's my car? I had a car. I always lose, I always lose my cars. Let's see what happened here. They get absolutely wrecked, is what happens. These level 2 turrets and the piercing ammo against the level 1 guys, they stand like no chance whatsoever. Which is good. That's good that that's you know, that well defended. I have 1 iron. 1 iron to my name. Oh dear. All right. I mean, that should leave room. Yeah, we can do it over here, and then the oil stuff we'll do up in here, which may not be enough room. I mean, I know that's the petrochem is like insanely complicated, and there's a lot to it, so I don't know. We'll have to see how that works. Yeah, I have a tiny bit of iron on these belts, but let's actually grab the belts that I have in here. 200 worth would be great. And then we'll just snag all the rest of the iron, preferably not coal. Okay, and then we also needed the circuits for this, so I'll just grab some more circuits, which will be good because that'll use up the solder, which will give us more gas, and so on and so forth. I also ran this coal belt. I just split it up and over to here, so this is automated as well, which is quite nice. We have a lot of these. Holy hell! Not realize we had that many. I don't see a reason to cap it though. And I mean, we're really gonna need to like redo the system as well. That system down there, because we're going to need those circuits in way more bulk than we're actually making them. But I think we'll be fine. Okay, so what we need to do, my inventory is going to fill up with this stuff real quick. I'm actually just not going to even bother picking that up for right now. This guy's going to run along this way to kind of avoid anything else that might go above it. Going to run this over. Not hit the tree. I think we'll turn like right here. Hold on. Yeah, because I would leave all this area for oil and stuff. And then this comes up, we do the crushing and stuff, come back down, and then the plate comes down. It's a lot of belt, but we'll actually turn a little bit sooner. It's a lot of belt, but I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I'm gonna run out of belt. Come on, let me just get up there. I'm gonna have to go tear up that other belt I already placed, I think. Maybe. Oh, we're so close. So this whole thing's gonna have to move. Maybe, I mean, that once we upgrade these to level 2, that should last for a good while. So let's just bring this in. Okay, so these guys now are going to need, just to clarify, they're gonna need both, and they're gonna need them in equal quantities, and then they're gonna output straight up iron. So what we could do, I'm trying to think, do I want them this way, or do I want them down? I mean, we want to start making our way down anyways, but I'm just thinking for a second, because this does matter a little bit to me. I mean, if we went down, we may actually run out of room going down, because these things are big. Let's do these sideways, and then we'll take that. We'll take the outputs and run it down. So what we could do, right, is do something. I can actually just put them like, I don't actually really like them like that. I know it takes more space, but I'd rather space them out. I think it looks a lot better. Now I could just do 2 rows of them, like top bottom, I suppose, but well, yeah, actually I could. It would be more belt. Well, not really. Actually, no, it wouldn't. Okay, so, well, yeah, why don't we do that? So you're gonna go here. I'm gonna have each one have its own belt. I mean, I could share. They each take 2, and it takes 1 set. Yeah, they need their own belt, I think. So that's gonna go like that. And then this is going to go like that, and they're gonna output out the back, I guess, and then have to like meet up. Like this one's gonna come out the back, and either down this way or back around and underground here. And then like that. Yeah, we're not going to do direct insertion. For this scale, I have learned that direct insertion is not really going to work for this scale of things. So that's going to be fine. And there we go. We're out of belt, of course. Why wouldn't we be? We're always out of belt and iron. So grab that. This needs it every second, I think. A long-handed, I may need 2 long-handed. Can it grab 2 things every second? I'm not sure. We'll start with 1 and see what happens. And then that's actually as far as we can go with that. And I think I'm gonna call it here. I'm pretty much out of time. 22 minutes, and I'll do some work off camera, like go collect all the rest of our iron, which is actually not much. Pick up all this belt in here to gain some belt, and then start working things, and we'll see what we can do here. I'll set up, I'll get these belts run, and then we'll go down to the next process, which would be the actual smelting thing. So I'll tear up the old ones and all that. I think I actually already did. I'll make some more, and we'll continue on. So I'm actually pretty happy with this. This is cleaner. It's more expandable for sure. Because these could expand down and then just run up and into these and such. So definitely good. Let me know what you think down below. Always open to feedback. Appreciate your thoughts. And let me know how the hell I'm supposed to make plastic from crushed stone, because I need to do something with this crushed stone. So we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to call it. Thanks as always, guys, for watching. Appreciate it. Again, hope you enjoyed. And until next time, I look forward to seeing you all, and do take care.